What's up, cigar junkies? It's your boy Ashhead, and today I'm smoking the Pistoff Kristoff in the Lancero. Yes, another Lancero. Am I going Lancero crazy or not? No, we're just here to see if this cigar is nub worthy or not, and we're gonna find out right after we get this cigar lit up. The cigar is very, very beautiful, very unique looking. It has not quite a pigtail, but a twist cap. And I'm going to wet the cap so that we can get a good cut and so that we can get a good light on this cigar. Hey, this cigar has a Mexican San Andreas wrapper, and it has Indonesian binder and Nicaraguan fillers. And I'm gonna light this one with my torch. It has a closed foot on it. Some of the closed foot fell off on it, but since it has a closed foot, I'm not gonna heat it up. I'm just gonna go straight to the light. Let's smoke down into the first third and we'll be right back. About a half of an inch into this Pistoff Kristoff Lancero, and initially right off the bat, the dominant flavor that I taste is like a bitter dark roast coffee. And some pepper, and with a good smoke output, you can taste those flavors and you can feel that pepper that lingers on the back of the throat and on the back of the tongue in this cigar. Now, traditionally, Lancero cigars are usually more common in Cuban cigars, and the size of a Lancero is traditionally around about 7.5 inches to 38 ring gauge on Lancero cigars. There are some Lancero cigars with a slightly larger ring gauge, and there are even some that are a tad bit longer or a tad bit shorter as well. But so far so good. Let's smoke this cigar down into the second third, and we'll be back to talk about any changes that take place in this cigar. I've made it to the halfway point of this cigar, and everything has been good thus far. The peppery notes that I was tasting in the first third has toned down just a little bit, but the pepper is still there. It's starting to coat my lips as well, but not as intense as it was initially. And here in the second third, those leather notes have crept in, making this cigar even more complex than what it started out to be. And the strength is building up in this cigar, which I feel like this cigar is going to be a mid to full strength cigar as I smoke it. So everything is going well so far. It was burning a little wonky at first, so the construction has been pretty much okay on this particular cigar, but the cigar corrected itself. I didn't have to do any touch-ups on this Pistoff Kristoff. The Lancero, the size of the cigar, the Lancero was initially rolled in the 1960s, and it was for the Cohiba brand cigars. So before Cohiba, or before the Cohiba Lanceros, there were no Lanceros. The first Lancero was a Cohiba. And maybe we'll get to a Cohiba Lancero so that we can also review it as well. But today we're reviewing the Pistoff Kristoff, and this cigar is a perfect cigar probably for when you just pissed off and you just need a smoke break. This one will be right on time. But let's get her down into the final third, and we're going to talk about if any other transitions take place. I've smoked this cigar down to the band, and the pepper has faded out to about a hint, and those leathery notes that I was tasting in the second third has transitioned and been combined or matched up with some sweet floral type taste in the final third of this cigar. I do have an unraveling issue of the wrapper on this cigar, but it has not appeared to be any trouble while I'm finishing this cigar. So everything has been good with this cigar thus far. Run Real TV, to quote my brother of the leaf, he has a saying that he says, more killer and less filler. So, Ashhead, enough with the cigar nerd mumbo jumbo. Is this cigar nub worthy or not? And yes, this cigar is nub worthy. I recommend that you smoke this cigar. Comment below and tell me if you have smoked this cigar, or if you're going to smoke the cigar, and tell me your thoughts on the cigar even after you have smoked the cigar. This is a nub worthy cigar that I recommend that you go out and get one or get two of them and tell me what you think. Ashhead out.